Yeah, I think our attitude, right? I mean, game two with a lot of adversity, self-inflicted, a lot of it, penalties and turnovers. We had a little bit of that last week. So in terms of positive signs, I think our special teams has been doing an outstanding job. I think our defense is coming around. Offense has been executing, but again, I think some of the penalties have hurt us. So, for us, it's the who before the what, and I think our attitude is good. I think the response was great after a big dose of adversity after week two. So keep building on that, that trust, unity, and toughness that we talk a lot about. It's game four in the process for us, so anxious to see where we're at.
What are some of the focuses in practice this week to counter what Homestead perhaps does well on Friday?
Yeah, schematically, we got to be sound. I mean, in all three facets, it goes without saying. I mean, we have to execute at a high level. We can't, again, back to penalties, we can't hurt ourselves, and certainly got to hang on to the football. So they're well coached, they execute well, they're physical in the trenches, and so again, it's great, great place to kind of measure where we're at, and we'll know after Friday night.
I know it's only week four, but these are two powerhouse programs, two teams that hope to ring the SAC's victory bell at the end of the season, and this has kind of those SAC championship connotations. How do you approach a game like that, knowing that one of the ultimate goals at the end of the season, you need a game like this and you need to win?
Well, that's the blessing of being in the SAC and having a great opponent like Homestead. In week four, you kind of get a playoff atmosphere and a playoff mindset, So, again, back to, it's just a great opportunity, and we're blessed with those in the SAC. So this week will be a lot like that. The lights will be very bright, and, we're anxious to see how our guys respond.
The final question, what are you most looking forward to about this week?
I want to see our guys have fun, You come out of a week two loss and, a lot of adversity and moving some things around. And last week had some fun, and see if we can have some more fun this week. So our guys, listen, we're playing high school football. Don't forget to have fun. That's number one, and we'll go from there.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No, good. Thank you.
Good.
I think we are playing really well together. I think we're a close team. We know how, our strengths and weaknesses, and Sam's doing great at the quarterback. We're running the ball pretty well. We're getting open on offense. Our defense is doing great. I think we're playing really well as a unit. Obviously, we need to get better in some aspects of the game, but we'll work on it.
Yeah. Offensively, what kind of progress have you made, and what's really making this offense start to click now?
I think our pass game has really opened up from the past few years, but it's also our run game. Being able to run the ball allows us to be able to throw. So Sam's doing a great job. CJ helps a lot. Teddy, they're doing great.
When you talk about Homestead, it's a rivalry now in the SAC between you and them. What do you remember from last year's game? I think they got you at your place, 37-21 was the final in that one. So what do you maybe remember from that? What can you carry over from that you could use this time around against them?
It's almost just like every other game. We lost that one. We lost a few last year, and we just remember how it feels, and we don't want to feel that way again. But we just use our time to prepare for sectionals and on our way to state.
You talk about two powerhouse programs in the SAC. Both of you guys have, one of your goals ultimately ringing the victory bell at season's end. So knowing that this is a game that could have a big impact when it comes to that, how do you approach a game knowing that it's a championship level type of game and it's just week four?
It just gets us prepared for state. A bell is nice to have, but having a blue ring is much better.
Final question. It's our Highlight Zone game of the week. It's kind of the game that everybody's got circled on the calendar this week. What are you most looking forward to about Friday night's matchup?
It's just a fun game. The atmosphere will be great. A lot of fans playing a good team. It'll just be a fun little rivalry.
I love it. Take a look at this Bishop Dwenger team. You guys have got 3 games under your belt now. What have you done well in those 3 games that you're looking to carry over here into week 4?
Just the chemistry with our team. We've been staying really close with each other and bonding with each other and through the wins and through the losses.
Coach and Stellan both said the offense is really starting to click right now. What have you guys done to get on the same page and make things run even smoother than they did earlier in the season?
Just practicing after practice with the routes and then run plays, and Coach has done a great job of adding new run plays, new pass plays that will fit our team.
What are you focusing on in practice this week to get ready for what Homestead might present on Friday night?
We're just going to do the same thing that we do every week, just prepare for them and be ready for them and give it to them.
Obviously, you guys have scouted them. You've seen them on tape. You know what they're about. So what are your biggest concerns specifically going up against that defense on Friday?
We know they're fast, physical, and they're well coached. So just preparing for us and seeing what they do is going to be big for us.
For you, what's going to be the X factor? What's going to be the key to coming out victorious on Friday night?
Just see if we can get our run game going. So that'll set up a lot of other things, pass plays, play action, and all that.
Final question for me. I mean, this is the Highlight Zone game of the week. It's a game that a lot of people have, circled on the schedule for this week in Fort Wayne. So what are you most looking forward to about the atmosphere, about the game Friday night? I mean, this is kind of like what you play high school football for.
Yeah. It's just another week with our brothers, and just to play at least one more game with them is a great opportunity.
Anything else you'd like to add, Sam?
That's it.
Good deal.